Today we're going to do a quick guide to using the weather controller. With the addition of seasonal weather in the Sims 4 Seasons expansion, your plans may not be compatible with Mother Nature's. Adding a means of changing weather was a natural choice for the developers. Find Dr. June's weather controller in the Buy Mode Outdoor Activities category for 1500 simoleons. At first glance, this object doesn't offer many options. In the beginning, it can only change the current weather and at a really low success rate. However, with a little bit of work in the handiness skill, it can be upgraded to do a number of useful things. When your sim is inexperienced with this object, it's worth noting it can be fairly dangerous to use. Just using it is kind of like upgrading an electronic. You're very likely to get zapped. While the first zap is never dangerous, the second one is. You should never use this object a second time if your sim gets dazed. Let the dazed moodlet wear off first. The consequence of a second failure in a row is death. Everything about the weather controller revolves around the base game's handiness skill, and Sims will gain handiness skill XP when they're done using it. Building up your handiness not only allows you to install powerful upgrades, it is also the primary driver for success rates when you use it. That's right, high level handiness will prevent failures when using the weather controller. Throw on the upgrades that say things like increases chance of success when clearing the skies, and your sim will very rarely fail to change the weather. Additionally, like many other things in the game, the weather controller uses effective handiness skill level, so being focused at low level handiness will give you a little bump in success rate until you've got it upgraded. But this also means if you're in a bad mood, you're more likely to fail. This is what makes it so dangerous to use it that second time when you're dazed. Success rate will drop substantially. When fully upgraded, the weather controller becomes a very potent machine. You can make a rainy day sunny, bring on a thunderstorm, or snow, though snow won't accumulate if it's in the middle of summer. Altering the temperature is also possible, so you can use it twice in a row, modify the temperature, then the weather. If your Sims had plans outdoors that day, such as a long fishing trip, making the weather pleasant before leaving is not a bad idea. While the weather controller's obvious use is altering the current weather conditions, it can also change the forecast. Making it more or less likely to rain for the entire season can be extremely useful. Want a super snowy winter? The weather machine can do that. The most powerful function of the weather controller comes from the Temporal Modifier unit, which will let you change the current season. When you successfully use this option, you will go to the same day of the season you selected. So if it's the last day of winter and you select spring, spring won't stick around very long. It'll be summer soon and you'll need to change it again. While the weather controller is a cool addition in Seasons, there's only so much a person can say about it. Still, I'm playing catch up in an attempt to cover everything in this pack in video format and learning the ropes. I haven't done many videos and this is quite the learning experience. Thanks for watching, and if you like my content, throw us a thumbs up and subscribe for more.